What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to Talking Cobra Kai channel, where we talk Cobra Kai. Today I'm back with another TCK live. Today we're going to be talking about, the recent tweets from the writers. They've been teasing a lot of Kreese and Silver, so we're going to talk about that for a little, and then we'll just have a discussion as usual. But before that, let's see who we have in the chat. Lisa, how you doing? All things Cobra Kai, what's up, man? I'm doing well. How you doing? Frank, hey TSK, what's happening? Yes, it is Honeycrisp month. You know what that means? We're getting something. But how you doing, Frank? Hope you're doing well. Cobra Jungle, what's up? What's up, Anthony? Yeah, what's up, everybody? TNA, FRD, Kreese, Cobra Kai says Terry Silver, Slytherin Kai. Party time. We got to bow. Party time. All right. What's up, Erica? Sup, TCK, I'm down for more. Okay, I don't know what that is, but what's up, Anthony? Cool J Phantom, what's up? What's up, Cowboys fan? Alistair, what's up, man? Deacon, how you doing? We got a lot of people already. Tracy, Brandon, Tomb. Yeah, so that's basically everyone we have so far. So, yo, what's up, everyone? So, yeah, let me just share my screen really quickly, and we'll just talk about. I'm really interested to hear what you guys have to think of this, because, let's see. Okay, so Hayden first tweeted this. It's like sneak peek of Kreese and Cobra Kai season 5. It will make sense when you see the end of Cobra Kai season 4. G.I. Joe was once a man. And so I can't show the clip because, copyright, but it's basically, a snake wrapped around somebody and then they just start fighting, which I'm really not sure, obviously it's hinting towards, a fight's going to happen with Kreese, but I don't know who that would be with. I know some people think it could be Robbie and Kreese, and Kreese choking out Robbie, which makes sense, but I do think Robbie's going to win the tournament, so I don't think that's going to happen. I know some people were talking about Silver versus Kreese, which I don't think is going to happen either. So I really don't know what this means. Obviously, we will find out when season 4 comes out. Maybe it's just Kreese versus Johnny again, or I don't know. I'm really not sure, but it's talking about 5, so I'm really not sure, but let me know what you guys think, because I really am stumped with this one. Obviously, for a lot of their tweets, we can put, 2 and 2 together, but this one, I'm really not sure. And then we have another tweet that I'll talk about, but not Silver related, but have you seen the new Shang-Chi movie? Not yet. The movie, I obviously watched the Marvel movies, but this one I'm really not interested in. I'm hearing a lot of mostly good, but a lot of mixed reviews. I'm pretty sure I'll get around to it, but I haven't seen it yet, and I don't know when I'll see it. Yeah. Boris, what's up? Silver has mob ties. I could see that for sure. Yeah, he's gonna have ties to everything. I think he's gonna tie into Tom Cole, the dealership. We got 20 people already. What's up, everyone? Terry Silver will be bad to the corn to the ward bad to the corn toward Daniel. Yeah. Yeah. This one is yeah. I know a lot of people are like I said, Silver versus Kreese and Robbie versus Kreese, or Kreese choking out Robbie, but Cobra Jungle a little bit. My team, the Orioles, is not good at all. So not really. More into the NFL. Hey, Danny boy, how are the family jewels? Kreese sweep the leg. Robbie, no. Wait, Robbie, no. Robbie still wins. Kreese and Robbie argue. Fight begins. Could happen like that. Yeah, I heard some people think, Robbie could win using a Miyagi-Do technique, which is definitely possible, but I still don't know if Kreese would choke him out for that. I'm not sure. Yo, what's up, Cobra Kai World? How you doing? Definitely a fight with Kreese, but is it so obvious? It could just be some random person, maybe him and Silver go out celebrating after they win in the bar or something. Remember a photo of Kreese in a bar? Oh yeah, it could definitely be something like that, and they are really trying to trick us up, which they do a lot, by making us think a lot, and it's really just like a smaller scene. So yeah, I think it could definitely be that or something similar to that. Let's see. Yeah, I heard it's pretty good, but the humor is too much. I heard. I mean, that's the thing with most Marvel movies, the humor, especially recently, the humor is not. It ruins a lot of the movies, and it has for me. And yeah, I heard that problem about Shang-Chi too, which is another reason I'm not really interested in. I mean, I wasn't even interested in it when like they first announced it. Like, and then when the trailers came out, I still wasn't interested. In which episode do you think Cobra Kai will jump Hawk? I'm pretty sure that's like in episode 5, mid-season. Something big always happens episode 5. And that could be it. That could be the ending of it, or it could be the beginning, it could be the middle. But I think episode 5, if that happens, which I do think will. Do you think Silver is still rich? Yeah. But before I move on to the chat, we're gonna go on to the next tweet. That Hayden tweeted. It used to be John that tweeted a lot. Now it's Hayden. Let's see. Okay, this one. Silver, a precious metal dug out from the depths of hell that will kill for Kreese. Now this is interesting. Kill for Kreese? Like, is that hinting that he actually does? Because we do know that Silver will do anything for Kreese, really, but I don't know if he would go that far. I mean, we do know he's psycho and he's crazy, but would he really do that for Kreese, Like, I think he's going to be a lot darker than how he was in Karate Kid 3. But kill for Kreese. Like, I don't even know who would die. Who he would. I don't think it would be anyone on the main cast, but I don't know who else. Maybe, like, Armand. I don't know. That'd be crazy, though. Who do you guys think? This obviously could just be another, just tease tweet, where it's just saying that he would die for Kreese, but they're saying it like this to make it more juicy, you could say. Yeah, but what do you guys think? Do you guys think that Silver will kill for Kreese? Is Robbie your least? He's not my least favorite. He's probably my least favorite character out of the main cast, or the main characters, like the main title characters. But not my least favorite. And I do think I'm gonna like him more in season 5. I think I'm gonna like him more as a villain, or as a bad guy, or on the bad side, I should say. Yeah. Oh, this is interesting, Kreese Cobra. Yeah, this could happen. Maybe in a flashback. I could see that. Yeah, maybe we don't know, before Karate Kid 3, Silver already killed for Kreese. Yeah. So that you could be right there, Kreese Cobra Kai. Who's wishing to see Miguel versus Kyler in the finals? Not Kyler. There's no way Kyler would make it that far. MCU humor can work if they don't have. Yeah, that's so true. And if you watch the Chosen One, which I think most of you guys do, you know my thoughts on Thor Ragnarok, which is one of my least favorite MCU movies, and the humor just totally ruins that whole thing for me. And a lot of the recent movies, and it's just annoying. It's not funny. Not all of it's not funny, but a lot of it is not funny and annoying and pointless, and it's just not good. Maybe a flashback of the after tournament Cobra Kai Karate Kid 3 tournament, and then they see Mike Barnes as a cliffhanger. Yeah, maybe. It would be cool. I said this before. If we get a flashback of what happened after the tournament, like what you were saying, Cobra Jungle, with the de-aging of Silver, Kreese, and Mike Barnes, that would be cool. I think, but I don't know if they're gonna do that. Rumor is Kreese tells Tori her mom dies at the yeah. I think I made a video on this. Like or it's similar. Like I think Tori's mother could die and like the day of the tournament, and Kreese tells Tori like Tori doesn't know, but Kreese finds out, and Kreese tells Tori right before she fights Sam, and then Tori just takes all that anger out on Sam, and she ends up injuring Sam, and Sam's injured going into the finals. That's what I think, and then Tori's disqualified. I like that. My least favorite is a tie between Sam and Dimitri. Dimitri probably was my least favorite before season 3. Probably. I mean, in season 1 and like the most of season 2, he was annoying, but that was his character. He was supposed to be annoying, and he was funny. It's not like I hated him. Like I don't hate Robbie. To make that clear again, I don't hate Robbie, but I don't want to go into all the reasons why he's my least favorite. But I don't hate any of them. I think they will jump him like in episode 8 because there's always fight in the middle of the season. Oh yeah. My theory is that Silver will be the one who chokes someone like Robbie if he uses Miyagi-Do moves to finish and wins the tournament, and Silver cares about suffering while Kreese loves winning. Yeah, I mean, that is true. I mean, Silver might, freak out or flip out if he sees Robbie doing the Miyagi-Do techniques. Like, he could be like, that's not what we taught you to do. Stick to the plan. Something like that. I could see that, AM. Who do you think is more bad, Kreese or Silver? I think they're both bad, but they're both really bad in the different ways. Kreese is like the brains of the operation, I'd say. Or I guess they both are. But Silver's more crazy. Kreese is more, he can be calm, and he can like tear you apart. This is actually good. Kreese, I think, could tear you apart from the inside, and then Silver could do that from the outside. You know what I mean? Kreese could get in your head. I mean, Silver, they both can get in your head, but I feel like Kreese can really make you, I mean, he has. I definitely like Robbie more as a villain. He's too boring I mean, that's not even why. Like, it's just, I don't know. I don't want to get into it, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna like Robbie more. Oh yeah, he even looks more sick with the Cobra Kai gi on. Kyler will get disqualified against Miguel in the quarterfinals. I don't even think Kyler will make it that far. I think Dimitri's gonna defeat Kyler way before that. I would like to see Dimitri beat Kyler. Yeah, exactly what I just said. I agree, Leo. Do you think Robbie and Dimitri will have a moment in the All Valley in the hallway like Sam and Aishin's? No, but not in the hallway. But I do think Robbie will fight Dimitri, and that's how Dimitri gets defeated. Because Dimitri and Robbie, they were friends. They were, friendly. They're on the same dojo. Robbie saved it. Robbie saved him. So I feel like we're gonna have a moment like that. Dimitri could say something to him like, come on, man. Something like that. Like, I really want to say something like, I think Chosen One came up with this. He was like, is this your Anakin phase now? That'd be hilarious. I think Robbie's pretty boring as a good guy. Just didn't work for me. I could see why you guys think that. I think you mean Hawk. Hawk and Dimitri versus Cobra Kai. Yeah, that could happen when Hawk gets jumped, Maybe it is Hawk and Dimitri versus all the Cobra Kais. Do you think Robbie and Kyler will become friends? Honestly, I know they're on the same dojo, but no. I think Robbie will still think he's like this, all talk and no, you can't back it up really. I think Robbie will see that. Robbie's a smart kid, I mean, I think, Robbie's gonna see right through. How Daniel will be scared of Terry Silver. I mean, it's been 30 years, right? It's not like he'll be like scared like of him. It was really like he's scared of what Silver's capable of doing, No more cliffhangers please. Cliffhangers is what, it's what makes it good. Well, that's not the only thing, but it's what makes a show a show. Cliffhangers. I think Tori will get disqualified against Miguel, and Miguel will say, "I'm sorry," and she will scream at him, "Don't touch me." Yeah, so that could happen. That could happen. What's up, Chase? I think season 4, Terry Silver is going to send some of the Cobra Kai students who attacked the Eagle Fang / Miyagi-Do students at the dojo. Yeah, probably Hawk, maybe just Hawk, or Hawk and Dimitri. So yeah, I could see that. Dimitri was my least favorite in season 2. I wanted to punch him so bad, but like I like Dimitri. Yeah, like season 3, Dimitri really like flipped his character around in such a good way. Like it wasn't out of nowhere. It was like leading up to it, and he gained confidence, and it was cool. It's cool to see. I can see Johnny. Let me just get rid of this. I can see Johnny giving Sam one of his speeches that caused Sam to go to town on Tori. Well, the thing about that is Johnny nor Dan, obviously not Daniel. They're not going to tell her to just beat up Tori because Sam's obviously going to use mostly defense and then a little bit of offense because of Johnny. But I think Tori's going to be the one who takes it out and goes down on Sam. Mike Barnes as the cliffhanger would be great. No lines. He just appears. See, the thing about that is like, yes, it would be huge if his character comes back. But I don't know if that's the end of the season worthy, Like Silver is, Kreese is, But Mike Barnes sounds like the last thing we see. I don't know if that's cliffhanger worthy, for the end of the season. I don't know if that would be it. I don't know, because he's obviously a big character, but like Silver and Kreese, like when Kreese came in, stuff was gonna go down. Mike Barnes, we still don't. I don't think it would be a good last cliffhanger, if you guys know what I mean. Does the fire in the 5 will mean that we'll put the house on fire? Maybe it could be some sort of, something going on fire, but I think it's really just, it's going to be a fire season where that Cobra Kai wins and, Cobra Kai is, more fire than ice. So it could just be that. Would you rather be friends with Dimitri or Eli before Hawk? It's a hard one. I mean, Eli would be quiet a lot, and Dimitri would not be quiet a lot. But I feel like I don't know. I love both of them, and Miguel. Throw Miguel there. But if I had to pick, probably Eli. Honestly, Dimitri would talk too much. I like to see Miguel to win the All Valley tournament because the tournament is the Cass. What do you mean that? Well, I think Robbie's gonna, Robbie's gonna. Do you think that Mitch and Dimitri won't get along? I don't think a lot of them are gonna get along with each other at first. I mean, how could you when all these kids are learn all these different things? So yeah, I mean, I don't know how much screen time we'll see with the two of them, but I could see them not getting along. Johnny and then Miguel's a close second. I can't wait to see Evil. Oh yeah, me too. Can't wait for that. It's gonna be great. Robbie just has that anti-hero, has that anti-hero / villainous vibe. Oh yeah, even in the teaser where he just turns his head like that. That's such a anti-hero thing. I personally don't think that you're the best around will be in the tournament because it's so intense and a serious moment. So I think they'll use it for a montage. Yeah, if they do use the best around, I do think it will be a cover of the best around, like probably a more darker version of it, a slower version of it, similar to what they did with Cruel Summer at the end of season 2, which I really did. Which that cover is great. So I think they will do something similar to that because you're right. This tournament is not going to be, it's not going to be like how it was in Karate Kid 1, where we're only rooting for one guy. So that song, yeah, it's gonna be intense. It's gonna be serious, like you said. So if they do use that song, I think it'll be a cover and not the original version. Would you like to see a 1-episode truce between the dojos, even the senseis? Nah, I like to see them fight each other. We don't need no truces between Cobra Kai and Miyagi thing. I like to see them fight each other. What Cobra Kai need wasn't Hawk. They needed Robbie all. Oh yeah, I mean Kreese has been saying since season 2 that he's wanted Robbie, and Robbie shouldn't be on that side. So Kreese has always wanted Robbie, and Robbie more than Hawk. So yeah, let's take a sip of water real quick. All right. Robbie and Kyler both hate Miguel. I just have a feeling that they'll become friends. Yes, they're in the same dojo. I mean, yeah, you raise a good point there. They both don't like the same people, but I don't know. I think Robbie will see right, past his BS. You know what I mean? Because Kyler's not, he's like, yeah, I'm the best around. I hope Miguel will be at the 100% for the tournament. I don't think he will be 100%. Obviously he'll be better, and he'll be recovering, but 100%, I don't think so. Dimitri balanced the nerdiness and the coolness. Oh yeah, for sure. I really like how they did balance that too. That's a good point. Like I like when the trailer came out for season 3 and they showed Dimitri sweeping Hawk's leg in the soccer fight. I thought Dimitri was going to become a bully, like the effect, Kyler the bullied Eli, and then Hawk became a bully, and then Hawk bullied Dimitri. I thought Dimitri was going to become a bully. So I really like how they did balance it out. Like, he's still a nerd, but he's cool now. He knows how to kick ass. So that was cool. And he got the girl. Just like in the beginning of season 2, will Johnny get a flashback like how Kreese was choking him instead of Silver? Well, Johnny's never. Will Johnny get a flashback like how Kreese was choking? If you're talking about like if Robbie starts. If Kreese starts choking Robbie, then yeah, I think Johnny will obviously get a flashback of that. But if you're talking about like just Silver, Johnny doesn't know who Silver is. So he's not gonna have any flashbacks to be able to flash back. So it's gonna be interesting to see those two interact. Oh, we got a donation. Didn't even notice this. Kreese Cobra Kai says Terry Silver, Slytherin Kai, the GOAT. The most badass name for a channel. Thank you for the $2, man. You're the best around, man. I appreciate the dono. Everybody, what should we do? I still never decided what to do when someone donates. Everybody say you're the best around. Kreese Cobra Kai. Everyone say that. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Where was I in the chat? All right, I'm going to skip a few things, so if I missed it, just re-chat it. What Tori needs to do is let Sam attack first. She'll fatigue quicker, fight smart, then it will be easier for her to beat Sam. I honestly just think Tori's she doesn't care about the rules. She just wants to, beat up Sam. Even if that means her getting disqualified, even if that means Sam getting injured, she doesn't care. She just wants to take it all out on Sam and win. I think Kyler will be the new punch. Oh yeah, for sure. He already is a punching bag. Like, even Silver, I think he'll see like past his BS too. Like, you can talk a lot, but let's see what you really got. And then Silver just totally beats him up. Similar to what Johnny did to Dimitri and season 1. Mike Barnes cliffhanger would be great for some people, but why does it have to be too late? I mean, where was he all this time? I mean, it would suck. If Mike Barnes does come back, which I think he will eventually, I honestly don't think it will be that big of a role compared to the other, compared to Allie or Silver now. I think it'll be more of like a chosen thing but I do think he'll still be, bad. But it'll be like a chosen thing, but instead of him being like, maybe he teaches something to Kreese and Silver. Like, that would be cool, I think. Or he already has his own dojo, and he merges his dojo with Silver and Kreese. Yeah, Miguel's 100% capable of winning it. I don't think he is. I don't think it's not possible for him to win it, but I just think Robbie has the edge. When Daniel sees Terry after 30 years, oh my god, that's gonna be so sick. Terry's gonna be like, "Hello, Danny boy, remember me?" Yeah. Oh man, like I love how Cobra Kai puts in flashbacks. Like every time they put in the flashback, it's great. So could you imagine when Daniel first sees Silver for the first time, and Daniel just gives it, and Silver's like laughing, and he says, "Danny boy," and Silver like, and then Daniel like turns around, and he has this like shocked look on his face, and we just see a flashback of all the things Silver did in Karate Kid 3, and then like that's how the episode could end. Oh, that's gonna be crazy. Now dig on this. Since Silver is still banned from the All Valley, will we see a season 4 meeting with Councilperson Roberts, perhaps? I don't know if he's still banned since Johnny got it unbanned. You know, if Silver is still banned, then so is Kreese. So, but there's no doubt about it that they could get it. They can get themselves unbanned. I mean, Kreese, you know, look what Kreese did. He got the tournament. Well, he didn't. But Kreese was on the right path to getting the tournament back on. And Kreese is a great talker. I mean, he talked his way out to the police. And I bet Silver could do the same thing. So even if they are still banned, they'll get out. They'll get out of that easily. Do you drink flavored water? Nah, just regular. Water is the best drink of all time. No soda, no alcohol. I can drink alcohol, but water is the best drink of all time. I drink so much water. Do you think Sam will fight Kyler eventually? Maybe in like a street fight. I don't think the tournament, because she would defeat Kyler easily, and I think Dimitri will defeat Kyler. Miguel will have enough to recover before the tournament ends. Yeah, but I still don't think he'll be 100%. I hope in season 4 we see all 3 dojos giving motivational speeches to their students. Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool, especially throwing Silver in there. That'd be great. Do you think Tori will ever be nice? Not anytime soon. In season 2, Hawk said, "I don't watch nerd shit, so watching movies and TV shows make you a nerd. Like it doesn't even make any sense." Well, I think Hawk is just being a dick. Like he was just saying that because he's being a bully. So that doesn't make any sense. My theory is Daniel has his back turned working on paperwork, and Silver goes, "Man can't stand, man can't fight, man can't breathe, can't fight, man can't see, can't fight." That would be interesting. I mean, we do know that's going to come up at one point in the season, so that dialogue. So that would be interesting because that's the first time we hear it, and that's Daniel's first time seeing him again. Who do you think is stronger, Sean, Tori, or Robbie? Okay, so there's a difference between who's a better fighter and who's just strong. I mean, Sean is a big guy, and it looks like he's got a lot of muscle. So I'm gonna go with Sean, but that does not mean he's the best fighter. Probably Robbie and Tori are a better fighter than him, and Sean is still a great fighter, but stronger, probably Sean. He's just bigger than both of them. So imagine if the finale is called Extreme Measures. Ooh, that doesn't have to be the finale. That could be any title. That's a good episode title. Pitch that to the writers. Do you think Kyler gets kicked out of Cobra Kai because he wasn't in the teaser? I don't think that's gonna happen. I think the only reason he wasn't in the teaser is because they were really just focusing on the main cast. I mean, you didn't see Mitch or Chris or Bert or Nate in the trailer, and they have decent big parts in, not big, but a lot of screen time in the show. So I don't think that I don't think he gets kicked out. We don't know what side Mike Barnes is on. I can only imagine he was not treated too kindly. Yeah, that's really what I want to see after. That's really why I want to see that flashback from what happened after that tournament. Like not only to see what happened with Mike Barnes, but Kreese and Silver, because I'm pretty sure that could have been the last time they talked to each other, and we could have seen maybe a mini fight between them. That would be cool. I really want to see that. Just flashback. De-aging. That would be cool. I'm gonna be so surprised if Kyler managed to jump Hawk with Well, he won't be the only one though. So if you got Sean there, and then you got all the other Cobras, I think it's definitely possible for Hawk to get jumped. I hope we don't. Yeah, I hope I'm hoping we don't. It is a risk that we will get leaked. I'm hoping they up their security and they watch out more for leakers. But fingers crossed that we don't get leaked. They should have announced season 5 after we seen. The thing about that is I don't mind that they announced it before, but I wouldn't mind if they started filming after season 4 was released. They're starting to film soon, which obviously we'll have a few months until season 4 still. So I wish they started filming after. Just they have so there's no leaks and they have a lot of time and they don't rush it. So yeah. Tease, who's the most overrated character in Cobra Kai in your opinion? Overrated. I mean, in some ways I think Robbie, but overrated character. I don't really know who I'd think who's overrated in my eye. The only one I can think of is Robbie, but like he's not overrated because I know a lot of people who have the same opinion that I do on him. I don't know who I'd say is who's overrated. Besides Robbie. I hope Tori and Robbie stayed bad all season 4. Oh yeah, I hope we see them, especially Robbie, as bad as long as possible. We got 20 people in the chat. So everybody, if I haven't seen you already, and we have 20 likes. People should clip that every time I do that like once every 2 streams. I've actually go out of it. This time I accidentally closed out of it, so I thought I thought I had restarted, but somebody should make a whole montage on me doing that. I do that a lot. But yeah, I hope we see Robbie and Tori as bad as long as possible. I can see Kyler being scared of Hawk after what happened to Brooks, but the others like Doug and extra Cobras could jump him. I don't think Kyler will be scared if it's just him versus Hawk, but if there's, like I said, he's gonna act like a tough guy, even though he really isn't. Kyler, like with all these other guys, but if it was just Hawk and Kyler, he'd be scared. Imagine if Kreese and Silver get on the All Valley tournament. That would be crazy. All the rules they add, that'd be crazy. Like, oh yeah, you can sleep the leg. That's not illegal. That would be bad. Do you think Sam and go? I hope not. Please, Teen Drama, no. Mid-season street fight, Sam versus Kyler. Could happen. That could happen. I hope they have some sort of interaction with each other because they haven't had an interaction with each other really in 2 seasons. So that would be interesting. Why would they jump Hawk if he left if he left? Well, I just think they're gonna jump Hawk because they all want their revenge on Hawk. Really, he betrayed them. He left Cobra Kai to join Miyagi thing, so that's why. Would you like to see a backdoor pilot episode for a spinoff show in season 4? Maybe not really. No, I wouldn't. Stick to the main story. Would you be disappointed if they bring Chosen? Not disappointed, but I said this many times. Like, I think they ended his character off so well, and there's really no need to bring him back. There really isn't. Because they just ended that so well. So, I wouldn't be disappointed, but be like, yeah, really? What's good, Nader? How you doing? It's cool, man. It's cool, man. Glad to have you here. What color do you think Hawk's hair? Purple. Kind of got, out there. That Jacob was wearing a hat while they were filming, and there was like a little purple. And then, I really like what Bonsai Kai Dojo came up with, red plus blue equals purple. So, yeah. When we saw Sam or someone else jumping through a big gap between the building and the other, I believe that was a dream. Would love another bad dream. Yeah, the thing about that, if that is Sam, she's wearing pink, and she's wearing pink in the other nightmare scene in season 3. But I just think she watched the Raimi trilogy recently. She's like, I'm back. No. Yeah. What do you think of Fast 9? Yeah. Don't take those movies seriously. I think they're fun. They're fun. Obviously it's over the top, but they're fun. They're fun. They're fun to watch. I'm not gonna review it like as a real movie because it's not. They went to space. Like, how do you it's not, don't take it seriously. just like think of it as a fun time. And it's great. It is a fun time. So yeah. We see Daniel and Tom Cole in a meeting, and then Silver walks in and says, "Hey, Danny boy," and the episode ends. Could be it. He's gonna say something to Daniel, and that's how the episode can end. I'm counting on it that when Daniel and Silver first meet, that's gonna be the end of an episode, or first see each other again. How do you think Hawk would react if he sees Brooks again in school? What could you say? What could you say to him for doing that? You literally punched his face in. I don't know what you could do besides apologize, and even that's not even. Brooks, he was a jerk to Eli, but I think what Hawk did to him is, it's really, I don't think Brooks needs to forgive him. I know Brooks is not a good kid, but come on. I don't expect Brooks to be like, "Oh, it was cool, man," or "I forgive you." I feel like Sean will be so dangerous because he put up a fight with Robbie, but his fighting he would be such a big threat, and he would blend so well into Cobra Kai. Like, that's a perfect dojo for him to go to. Kreese and Silver teaching him stuff. He would be a weapon, man. Imagine how Kreese would react when he finds out Kyler lost to a crippled kid, or if anyone lost to Miguel. Do you watch any? Yeah, I do. I watch Superman Lois, which is great. Let's see. My favorite sitcom is that 70s show. Great show. I watch a lot. I can't think of all. I watch all the Marvel shows. I watch a lot. I just can't think of all of them. I used to watch Flash, but then you know how that went. Yeah, I watch a lot. I'm trying to think of them all. I don't know. I watch a lot of stuff besides Cobra Kai. Probably trying to get it done before winter ends, and that's true. It usually takes like 4 months to film, so they'll be done around January. Hopefully, if they start filming like this month, then January. Which character do you want to see? I would love to see a Miyagi prequel movie. Doesn't have to be a show. I would just love to see more about Miyagi. That stuff he maybe hasn't told anyone that we learn new about him. I think that would be great. Kreese is more physical in Karate Kid by choking Johnny, but in Cobra Kai plays smart. Oh yeah. We don't see too much of Kreese in Karate Kid 1 if you think about it. We see more, it's more focused on Daniel, Miyagi, and Allie. But yeah, I agree there though. Binary Brothers for spin-off. That would be funny. Like Buddy Cop. How the Ravens going at the moment? Regular season starts next week. Thursday night kickoff. Bucks and Cowboys. Ravens, we know we just, our running back J.K. Dobbins is out for the season, which was heartbreaking. But I still think we'll be good. Hopefully. But next Monday night, that's when Ravens play. Not this Monday night. The next Monday night. Probably Johnny's the most. I don't think Johnny's overrated at all. I love Hawk, but people love him to the point where he does something bad, they praise him. That's true. Like if you were like rooting for Hawk when he was, he vandalized Miyagi, though, like I don't know how you do that. I mean, he's still a cool character, but like when he stole the Medal of Honor, how can you not be like, oh, okay, I don't like you at this moment? Like my man just stole Mr. Miyagi's Medal of Honor as well as trashing everything Miyagi built. So if you like Hawk at the moment, you're like, yes, do that. Like come on. Who do you think is the villain? The villain is not Sam. Gotta get close. The villain is not Tori. The villain is not Robbie. The villain is not. But I really gotta make this clear. The villain is not Sam at all. I know a lot of you guys think Sam, or I don't know you guys in the chat, but I know a lot of people think that Sam is the villain, which is incorrect in many different ways. Yes, she has made mistakes. Yes, she has. But so is every other kid in the show. And she's just a teenager. She's gonna make mistakes. The main villain of the show and the only villain, well, right now is Kreese, and it's gonna be Silver. Sam is not a villain. None of the kids are the villains. They might be on the wrong side. Like Robbie and Tori, they're on the wrong side. And Hawk was on the wrong side. But does that make them a villain? That makes them a bully. But Sam, or none of the kids is the villain. The only villain is Kreese. All right. Just had to make that clear. Because Sam is not the villain. Yo, we got Boxiest. How you doing, man? Congrats on 1K, everybody. Boxiest just hit 1K, so everybody congratulate Boxiest in the chat. Yeah, man. Congrats on 1K, man. Well deserved. Well deserved. You just came into my rant. Miguel and Sam breaking up again would just be backwards. Oh yeah, for sure. Way too much drama. Way too much drama. Who's your favorite Spider-Man? My favorite Spider-Man is Tobey Maguire. Well, hang on. Actually, no, never mind. My favorite Spider-Man is Andrew Garfield, and my favorite Peter Parker is Tobey Maguire. And then Tom Holland's still good, but they're just stupid fun, and some people really don't understand. They expect it to be a Oscar-worthy movie. I'm just like, yeah, exactly, Tristan. Like, don't take these movies seriously. Like, if you go in and watching this movie and taking notes about the story or the script, like, nah, you're not going to enjoy the movie. Just go in there and expect the craziest stuff to happen. And then you'll enjoy it. Sam has a very feminine personality, proving you can like traditional female colors and be badass. So keep wearing pink, Sam. Yeah. Yeah, I think Sam and Tori, Tori doesn't wear pink, but it is cool, seeing, Sam in like a, like a light like color like pink, and she's like kicking ass. Like that's cool. Like even in the school fight, she was wearing purple, and like purple is a cool color, but Ravens. Do you remember when Hawk said Cobra Kai for life? Yeah. Yeah. Imagine if after the Cobras jump Hawk, they all storm down to the dojo, and then Silver introduces himself to Daniel and Johnny. There's so many different ways Silver could introduce himself for the first time. Carries the Palpatine. Oh yeah. Boxies and Kreese Vader. Boxies and Kreese. Oh yeah. For sure. So many parallels to Star Wars. And Robbie's Anakin, for sure. So many different parallels. Let's see. Do you watch All American? I do not. What is your favorite comedy? Favorite comedy movie? It's probably Wedding Crashers. That's my favorite. I mean, Owen Wilson, anything. It's hilarious. I'm not fast enough. Like, shut up, Barry. Grow up. And I wish you stay out of it. Have you watched any Still Game episodes? I've never heard of that. Still Game? Kreese calls Terry Silver only when they need. Yeah. Which dojo would you rather go to? Eagle Fang. Best of both worlds. Would you like to see? I never watched All American. I've heard mixed stuff on it. It's like football show, right? Or like, yeah, I think it's a football show. Yeah, exactly. I was like, Hawk, you just screwed up, and people are like, you know what? It's all Sam's fault, even though she had no. Oh my god, I hate when people do that. Bro, they're like, well, Hawk trashed JoJo because Sam did this. Well, no, that is all Hawk's doing. All Hawk's doing. Like, I hate when people do that for anything. They're like, well, he did this because no. Brooke shouldn't deserve to get beat by Hawk that bad. Like, he wasn't that bad of a bully. Kyler was worse. And also, why did Hawk say he's mine when Kyler got picked to fight? Oh, I didn't. I don't. Well, mostly just because to get Mitch out, part of the story, to see that Kreese is eliminating people and to see Kyler fight. I think the main reason was just they wanted us to see how Kyler can fight. And then I think they wanted Hawk to just do that, and they wanted Kyler to stick around, so they didn't have him fight Brooks. So that's the reason why. It's mostly for plot. But yeah, I don't think Brooks deserved get that beating. Nobody really does. I mean, not even Kyler. I mean, Kyler did some messed up things, but to almost kill someone like that, like, nah. Remember when Hawk said Cobra Kai for life? He literally betrayed Cobra Kai. Yeah. Well, I mean, they all said Cobra Kai for life, and Miguel, Johnny. But there's a certain part of Cobra Kai for life that they're talking about. They're talking about Johnny's Cobra Kai for life. Because it's the right thing to do. He knows what Hawk did was messed up. So he did the right thing by returning him. People say Toby's messed Spider-Man, but he barely made jokes. But at least his jokes were memorable. But I do think he was at his best as Peter Parker. But he was still a good Spider-Man. Probably the most memorable Spider-Man. All of his lines. But I just think he is a perfect Peter Parker and a good Spider-Man. But Andrew Garfield's a great Spider-Man. Have you ever? No, I haven't heard of that. I would say Mr. Miyagi is Yoda, Silver's Palpatine, Kreese is Darth Vader. Yeah, and Robbie's Anakin. Yeah. Oh my god, we have Robbie in the chat, guys. Look at this. This is Robbie Keane. Yo, oh shoot, guys! Nobody tell him what I think about his character. Yo, we got Robbie though. Boxes, can you do a what if video if Sam stayed in the All Valley? You mean if Sam was in the first tournament? That would be an interesting what if. She's capable of winning that in the first one. Eagle Fang may not be the best name in the dojo, but it's badass. Yeah. Would you like them to release a season 5 teaser one day after? Not one day. We got to soak in the season 4 stuff. We got to soak that in. Not one day after. And they're definitely not going to do that. I wonder how the Cobra Kai's versus Hawk fight will break out. Will the ambush? Oh yeah, I think it will be an ambush. I think Hawk and his X-Men will get back together. Yeah, I do think you will. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate it. Yeah, and the same thing with the school fight. They're all like, it's all Sam's fault. I'm like, who else was cheating? Who else was cheating? Our favorite character, Miguel. And who started the fight? Yeah, Tori. Psycho Nichols. Yeah, I mean, the reason Tori started the fight is because she saw Miguel and Sam kiss. But Tori still started the fight. So, yeah, Sam and Miguel shouldn't have done that. You raised a good point, Tristan. It wasn't just Sam. It was Miguel. So, when Miguel really doesn't get any of the hate on that, which, because he's everyone's favorite character. I mean, I still love Miguel, but he still doesn't get called out enough for that. But it was still Tori. She started that fight. So, it's not Sam's fault, It's Tori started that fight. And without that fight, Miguel would have never been in a coma. Let's see. Johnny would have still had Cobra Kai. Robbie wouldn't have been in juvie. Yeah. Do you watch YouTube boxing? I keep up with it, because like Jake Paul is like 4-0 now, which is like, insane. Which he hasn't really fought any real boxers yet, but besides Tyron Woodley. But what if Kyler won against Miguel in the house fight if no one helped him? Oh, I don't know why nobody was helping Miguel. Like my man just got out of his wheelchair and he's about to be paralyzed again. Nobody's helping him out. Like when Hawk and Dimitri were, they teamed up again, go to Miguel. Like he's getting his ass kicked. What if Dimitri gave the asshole speech to Robbie? That would be interesting and funny. I think Dimitri has to have some sort of dialogue with Robbie, saying you're on the wrong side. Something along the lines of that. Andrew as Peter Parker did not work for me because he was too cool and slick. Yeah. But it's about, yeah, that's the only problem. Like, he's not supposed to be cool, and he's not supposed to be, some skater kid. Yeah. Robbie is more involved in the Sensei's rivalry, not the kids. Yeah, that's true. I expected people for liking Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. Even I like them, but bringing them to again when Tom Holland is Spider-Man already just not for me. Do you think Cobra Kai would bully Miyagi thing in school? Maybe. I mean, if Tori and Robbie get back in the school, yeah. I don't know if they're gonna bully them more as well. Just want to fight. Boxes, yeah. Boxes does like everyone. I don't know how you come up with all these, man. You do like a ton of what ifs. They're all great. Like I don't know how you come. I mean, like the Marvel show, What If should hire you. What's your prediction of season 4? So much. If you want to check out my theories, I have a whole playlist on it. So, Kyler versus Dimitri, who will win? Dimitri for sure. I mean, like Kyler he's going to be a good fighter, but Dimitri, he's been training for longer now, and I think Dimitri's a better fighter. Have you watched any karate fixtures at the Olympics? Nah, I don't watch the Olympics. Not in years, really. I don't blame Tori for being angry about that, but I agree she shouldn't have started the school fight. Yeah. I mean, yeah, she had every right to be upset. Like, every right to be angry. But she had no right to start that whole school fight. All right, here we go. Silver's Palpatine, Kreese is Darth Vader, just Darth Vader. Daniel is Obi-Wan. Robbie is Anakin. Sam's Padme. Miguel is a balanced Anakin. Tori is Hawk is Darth Maul. Yeah, just because of the hair, the red hair. Would you like to see Cobra Kai? Do you have a crossover with another show? If so, what show? I really don't know what show would cross over with it. So no, I would not want to see another. I want just to focus on the main story. And Sam would have gotten hurt. Yeah, that's true. Let's see. Boxes, can you do what if Hawk beat Miguel? Oh, that would be a good one if you didn't make that. Yeah, when Hawk redeemed, I was like, dude, you get Dimitri and go double team Kyler. He's literally going to kill Miguel. For real, man. He's going to paralyze Miguel. And you guys are just high-fiving again. Like, go help him. My man is going to be paralyzed. That's what I'm saying. I'm wondering why Hawk didn't help him, yeah. Why would Tori and Robbie be allowed back in school? I think Silver could somehow get them back in. Silver has so much power. Money equals power. I feel like most people have blamed Sam just because she kissed Miguel and Tori got pissed. Yeah. A lot of people blame Sam for a lot of things. You should start some more YouTube channels for different shows. Well, I talk a lot of, if you guys want to talk about a lot of other shows, I will talk about it on the stream, but if you guys want to hear like more in-depth thoughts, the Chosen One, every Sunday I'm usually on his stream and we talk about, everything pop culture, Kings of Pop Culture. So if you guys haven't checked those out, tomorrow we're going to be on it talking about, I don't know what, we always throw in Cobra Kai, but there's always a lot of other topics in there. So yeah, if you guys want to hear my thoughts on a lot of other things, and check out Chosen One. I'm always on those streams. Do you think Kyler would knock out Miguel if he won? No, I don't think Kyler would do that. Was Tori's plan just to hurt Sam? Obviously she was just intending on hurting Sam, and she probably had the back of her head. Like this could start a whole karate war in the school, but I don't think she really cared. So it probably did cross her mind, like, yeah, maybe this means other people will start fighting. She obviously didn't anticipate Miguel getting, paralyzed. I understand people don't like Sam, and she did go for the kiss first, but Miguel had more control. Yeah, he was less drunk, and he could have backed away, but he didn't, so I blame him as well. Yeah, Sam wasn't sober, which was her fault, but it was less Miguel's fault. Like, it seems like he was sober, and he could have stopped it. He could have been like, nah, Sam, you're drunk, It was mostly just for the story, Are you gonna rewatch all the Cobra Kai episodes? I already do rewatch them all. I watch like at least 4 episodes a week. Like today, I just watched season 3, episode 3, because I haven't watched that one in a while, which is one of my least favorite. I mean, it's not a bad episode, but one of my least favorite episodes. So yeah, I always rewatch, but I do plan on rewatching it in order. Because when I do rewatch the episodes, it's like out of order. It's just ones that I just want to watch. And then also, when I edit videos and put clips in, that's basically, watching episodes, Because I have to go through and put the scene in. And Kyler was feeling himself a little bit too much in that fight, yeah. Because in the fight, helping Miguel would not be an easy. I know, but like, I feel like all you had to do, Hawk, you just push Kyler away. He literally could have just done that. Do you think Tori and Robbie will have a future together? It's looking like it. Oh wait, also another thing I wanted to talk about that I noticed in the teaser. Let me see. I tweeted this. Hang on my Twitter, which I'm not too active on, but if you guys want to check it out, it's Kai_talking. I don't know why that's the name I made it. But I tweeted this. Share my screen. Hang on. So, if you look at this, I said, is that the Cobra Kai snake in the Champion logo? Does Silver get a brand deal with Champion? Look at this. Hang on. I'm going to zoom in on it. Look at that. That looks like the Cobra Kai logo, all right? Doesn't that look like the Cobra Kai logo merged with the Champion logo? And like maybe Silver gets a brand deal with the Champion? What do you guys think? Do you guys think that is the Cobra? It's really hard to tell, but it looks like it. So I'm gonna leave that up for a little. I mean, everyone had to play a part in that with that school fight. Yeah, but Tori started that though. Best fighter in Cobra Kai, in my opinion. Oh yeah, if we're not talking about Miyagi, then it's definitely Chosen. I agree, 100% Chosen. I mean, we still don't even know what Chosen's capable of. We don't even know. We haven't even seen what he would do when he's trying to kill someone. Because I bet he knows a lot more than what he showed. It's like it's never stood a chance. And 10 hours or 10 minutes later, thanks for the motivation. I understand why Sam couldn't help Miguel because she was distracted by the other Cobras, and Tori was literally chasing her, and then she was still. Oh yeah, I understand why Sam couldn't. She was in the dojo, so or not. Well, yeah. Wasn't really clear if Tori broke up with Miguel or vice versa. Well, I mean, I think after that school fight, they're done. In defense of Miguel and Sam, you can't deny how you feel. Yeah, that's true. I mean, Miguel obviously wanted that, and Sam did too, but they still shouldn't have done it. They're both in relationships. The reason Hawk is so angry is because he has too much fear in him. You would have said it himself. Fear leads to anger. It's true. Cobra Kai World thing. Johnny is from Darth Vader, the Baby Yoda, and the others are legend Jedi's and Sith in the making. We should have a watch party leading up. Yeah, I'd be down to have a watch party of all the episodes. That'd be a lot of time, but I'd be down, and I would want to do it with a lot of different creators so we can talk about it. But what do you guys think about this? Does anyone say anything about this? This obviously isn't a big detail, It's just interesting that this is like Silver could have gotten into like he gets a brand deals with other companies. Did the other Cobra Kai think it was kind of psycho that Tori, you wanted to start the house fight? I think they were just like, yeah, let's do it. Tori was basically the leader at that time, so Hawk and Tori, so they would all just followed her. So, yeah. At the end of the day, Tori had a solid 24 hours to calm down and think things through. Tori had every right, like I said, to be mad, but she should have just talked. She should have just talked to Miguel. Did you see that clip where Strike Force Podcast said that script? Yeah, I did see that. That's really interesting how they wanted to like kill. I didn't see the whole thing, but it was like they wanted to kill off Daniel, which obviously I'm glad they didn't do it. Because no Cobra Kai without Daniel. No Cobra Kai series without Daniel. So it's a good thing they didn't do that, and that would have been dark, man. Killing off a kid, the main kid. I don't think that even would have been. The studio would have allowed that. Well, they didn't. Well, I don't know if that was like because the studio didn't want it or they just didn't want it. Who do you think Robbie will win by using Miyagi to karate? I think it's definitely a possibility. I think he will use some Miyagi techniques at some point in the tournament. All right, boys, all right, everyone, we're gonna go for a few more minutes. Tori's clearly guilty of assault with a deadly weapon with the intention to cause serious harm and should have gone to prison. I mean, after that house fight, she should be in juvie. It's breaking and entering. Miyagi rebursts and saves someone from getting choked out. Just kidding. Crazy is that I started watching Cobra Kai during my junior year. And what year are you in now? It's probably is the snake in the champion logo, but probably the snake will suit better in the other clothing brand logos. Yeah. I wonder in the Cobra Kai series who manufactured the Cobra Kai gis. Yeah, the thing I always wondered is how did Johnny always get these shirts and the logos? Like he made an Eagle Fang shirt like right away and the logo. And like Cobra Kai, you got all these shirts. I mean, I guess Miguel helped him. Yeah, let's try Miguel helped him with that. Robbie and Sam would have been better off if they remained friends or romance had finding qualities, but their friendship was good. Yeah. I mean, it made sense why they got together. I mean, they were spending the whole summer together, learning the same karate. What a line though by Robbie. He's like, I like the heat. Yeah, I don't think starting the house fight was great. Oh, I know. But it's good for the show. It's entertaining. Not a lot of questions about her, but what role do you think Amanda will play in season 4? Any specific theories about her? She's actually one of my favorites in the show. Oh yeah, me too. She's one of my favorite characters too. She's one of the most underrated characters. I honestly, obviously she's more into the karate now. She's not more like she understands why now. She understands Kreese's no joke, and she's gonna realize Silver's no joke either. So I really don't have any specific theories for her, but hopefully, like I hope she has like she's gonna be more into the karate. Like she's not gonna be doing it or anything, but I just hope we see her interact with Silver. That'd be cool. I'll be honest, if Miguel wanted to go for a round 2 kiss with Sam, I do think she would have agreed because she wasn't fully controlled. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if she would have said, like, tell Miguel this isn't a good idea. I don't think Miguel would have done that, though. If the losers don't press charges for the house right, then Tori got lucky. She really did dodge a bullet there. They don't. Oh, yeah. Well, I was in 2018, so I was in, like, 6th grade. I'm in 10th grade now, right? What, 6th grade? Yeah. 6th, 7th grade. Now it was 6th. It's definitely 6th grade when I watched it, which was in 2018, so now I'm in 10th. He probably went to go print them all out at the mall, yeah. You should do a Cobra Kai cheerleader. I did that, like, with one of my first videos. I did a live stream on it, which, like, nobody was on it. He may have taken his old uniforms as a reference. Yeah, as a reference, yeah. Most of the eagle thing, though. Like, how do you make that logo? How did he know how? Just because it's shiny. Miguel had to help. Let's see, a few more questions. I'm going to end it. Do you think Amanda? No. So many people were thinking that, though, before season 3 came out. I was like, no way that happens. Would you like to see a Cobra Kai origin spinoff? No, because I think we're seeing a lot of that in the show. But Miyagi, I would like to see it. Anything? All right. Well, I'm going to end this stream here, guys. This was great. Another great stream. A lot of good tweets to talk about. A lot of good tweet teases that the writers provided for us to talk about. Before we end it, of course, let me shout a few people out. Melanie, thank you for coming on. Nader, Alistair, Cobra Kai World, Boris, TNA, Leia, Tech Rebel, Cobra Kai Jungle, Boxiest. Congrats on 1K again. Tristan, thank you as always, man, for coming on. Let's see. Frank. Missing anyone? Trey, Erica, Robbie Keene, of course. But yeah, thank you guys all for coming on. Lisa, last thing from Tristan. Yeah, of course, Miguel wouldn't have went for round 2, but just say if he did, I think Sam would have as well realize it was just a little mistake. Yeah. Oh, of course, Kreese Cobra Kai says, Sarah Silver, Slytherin Kai. Thank you for the dono again, man. Really do appreciate it. I appreciate all of you guys. Yeah, thank you guys all for watching. If you guys haven't already, make sure to like the stream. How many likes are we at? 23 likes. Thank you guys all for watching. Before you leave, like the stream. Subscribe if you haven't already. Tristan, don't even get started, man. Don't even get started. You know the Cowboys. Nah, don't even get started, man. Don't even. Ravens, Super Bowl 2022. Yeah. Thank you guys all for watching. I appreciate you guys all. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you know every time I upload. Follow me on Instagram at Talking Cobra Kai YT. This is false. And remember, sweet.